In this video, we'll be looking at the Query Product Details Blueprint node. This Blueprint node is used to fetch information about the products you've set up in the Google Play console. It provides all the information that you've put into the Google Play console and more metadata about when and what and how it was created. You can see here on the website as well that we have all this information documented and a description for it. Alright, we're here in Unreal Engine 5.3. I'll be using this basic project just to demonstrate the functionality of the Play Service Building plugin, and at the end of the series I'll share with you the project itself on Git so you can pull it and test things out and have a look yourself. This project is completely blank, there's nothing fancy done yet at all, it's the default functionality. The only additional piece of information is this widget blueprint that I pull onto the screen at the start of the game. I'm not going to go into too much detail there. I'm saving some time as that's not critical to the tutorial. You can implement this functionality wherever it makes sense in your project. So for now, just to show you, it's just a menu with a few buttons that don't do anything other than print to the top left of the screen. As you can see, each of these videos will be going through and filling in the functionality for all of these buttons. Right, let's get into it. So if we go here, you can see nothing fancy, just a list of buttons and text and so on, and we're going to be focusing in on over here. So let's go there. Okay, you can see it's just printing to the screen query product details. What we're going to do is want it to actually use the blueprint node query product details, which is under the Google Play billing category. So if we select this, it'll bring up the blueprint node. Now you can see that we've got 4 different parameters and we're going to go through each of them. The first one is a list of product IDs. And the second one actually is also a list of types of products. So these two must relate to each other. You get this information from when you set up and create your products in the Google Play console. So for now, let's promote this to a variable. And in theory, this will be filled with the product IDs that match this product type. And that, again, you'll get from the Google Play console. The product type can either be in-app products or subscriptions. For now, let's select in-app products. Finally, we'll look at the onSuccess delegate and the onFailure delegate. The query product details is an asynchronous blueprint function, and once it's complete, it will then trigger these 2 delegates. This line here will trigger immediately before the onSuccess and onFailure delegate. So let's create an onSuccess delegate, and we can call it query product details onSuccess. You can call it whatever you like. Here we now have a list of product details as we saw on our website. Just for demonstrative purposes, we'll just run a for each loop, split the struct so you can see that we have all this information available, and this is all replicated and documented very well on our website. So let me delete that for now. Then our onFailure delegate produces, our onFailure delegate produces a billing response code and a response message. Let's just call this onFailure. And this billing response code is a list of preset possible responses. So if I just switch on it just to show you, you can see all of them here. And again, this is all documented on our website and what they each mean. And this is the general category. And then the response message itself will be a string describing further what went wrong. Okay. There's one more feature of the query product details, and that's got to do with subscriptions. So if we were to say we're looking at our subscription products now, and we would update this to have a list of our subscription product IDs, we would then fetch a list of subscription products. So why would you want to do that other than displaying purposes is if you have multiple offers for your subscriptions. So if you're running a one-time offer for January and you set this all up at the Google Play console, I assume if you are going to be doing this, you understand the theory behind that. Now you would like to get the offer token so that later on, when we're launching a billing flow, we can provide that offer token so that it offers that version of that subscription. How would we do that? We've created a blueprint which allows you to get this easily. So if we drag off the product details list, we can just go get subscription offer token. Again, if you're not needing this, don't worry about it. I imagine that rather have this need, not create an offer because this functionality is available. In here, you can then select which subscription product ID you want. So let's call it sub1, which would exist in those product IDs as well. And if you have multiple base plans, or you always have at least one base plan, you can go select which base plan you want, base 3. And then if you have multiple offers on that base plan, you can then select that. If not, you can leave it blank. Then this will return the subscription offer token. I don't want to take this too much further because we'll get into launching billing flows in a later video in the series. So that pretty much sums up the video on query product details. The important things to note are that product IDs and the product type must match. You can kind of view it as a filter. You could put all your product IDs here and filter out for only getting back the subscriptions. And finally, and this is very important and often gets asked, you can't test these delegates in Unreal Engine Editor. You actually have to deploy this to a mobile device so that it can connect to your account and connect to the Google Play Store and Google Play Console to fetch the information. So when you run here, these delegates will never get called. So keep that in mind. For testing purposes, you have to go to a mobile device. All right, I'll see you in the next video.